That is totally creepy. It helps to question everything. If you like debunking videos, please subscribe, like it, and share it. Thank you. Is this a poltergeist? Is this cart possessed? Or is it a poltergeist? Is it a mechanical malfunction? Is it rigged? I don't remember what these things are called, but basically it's a bicycle that is dragging this wagon or this cart. Typically there's not any mechanics other than the foot pedal, so I don't think it's an electrical malfunction. No one is inside of it. It's definitely dangerous. I mean, if something was motorized, I can understand this a little bit more, but I didn't think there was any motor with these things. At the same time, I'm not convinced it's paranormal, but it's definitely creepy and it's definitely dangerous. Is it possible it's a movie set? What are these eyes in the darkness? As the camera is pointing into this hole, we will suddenly see very faintly a couple of eyes looking back at us. I can't tell how large this hole is. There's no scale to it. If it's a large hole, then those eyes are separated quite far away from each other. But it just seems like an atypical animal to me. Either rescue it or leave it alone. Is this curtain possessed? As the camera gets pointed down this one hallway, we will suddenly see a black curtain or a dark colored curtain suddenly move, seemingly on its own. The camera is set on the floor to try and capture this activity. Is it simply a window that is open and the wind is blowing that curtain? Or is there something more sinister occurring? Is this a beginning of something more dangerous? Or is it staged, a hoax, a prank? Is an air vent causing this? My problem with this is it's so easy to recreate. It's very easy to stand on the outside of that window and use a stick, a broom, your arm, if you're tall enough or have long enough arms, to create this type of activity. Is someone trying to break in? If so, call for emergency personnel. Shut and lock the window. But no, I don't think this is paranormal. Is this a shadow person? As we look into the balcony of this theater, we will suddenly see a dark figure in the balcony section. Is it a shadow person? Is it an optical illusion? Is it staged? Is it a prank? Is it a hoax? If it's not an optical illusion or a hoax, there's a good chance this one is real. I just can't tell if there's one person there or two people there. It kind of looks like two shadow people. or a real person and a shadow person behind them. Definitely breaky. Is this a cryptid? What is this creature that's hiding in this brush? Is it a cryptid? Is it a mutation? Is it a disguise? Is it dangerous? Is it a new species? Is it in the same family as a badger, a mink, a wolverine? Or is it a primate? For whatever reason, this just seems like a real animal to me. Even if I don't know what it is, I feel like if I had a biology major or a zoology major, I would know what this animal is. But yeah, it's a weird looking animal, but I'm not convinced it's a cryptid. It just comes across to me like a wolverine. Even if it has more pointy ears than a wolverine, it's still in that ballpark, I think. What is this shadowy figure? As the camera points up towards this office building, we see a figure in one of the windows. Are they living or are they dead? I'm always amazed at what people think is paranormal. You know, you have this occupied building, and oh no, people cannot possibly look out a window through the blinds, and it's the blinds down that causes the blurriness. And you think, oh well, they disappear suddenly. They must be a ghost. The disappearance could be just the angle of the camera, and we don't know what type of blind is on the left-hand side there, to where it could be just a fully blocked out blind, or the window itself has a frosting on it that causes anything to disappear when it's on the other side of it. But jumping to conclusion it must be a ghost, I don't see it. Is this building haunted? As we watch this security camera pointing down this hallway, we'll see a gentleman picking items up, and then as he passes this one area, it suddenly looks like a door opens on its own. It causes him to look to figure out what's going on, and then he starts to go back to see what's going on with that door. Why did it suddenly open? It does look like he's not alone, and it does look like two doors opened. Is this building haunted? Is this a hoax or a prank? Or is this as simple as a vacuum? Did the other person open and close the door at the far end on the left that resulted in these two doors opening? Or is it simply a case of string being used? Was that what he was picking up off the ground? I'm not convinced this is paranormal. It could either be string or it could be a vacuum, but I'm not convinced it's paranormal. What is this ghostly figure? A stationary camera is pointed at this building. In the lower right-hand corner, we will suddenly see a ghostly figure. Is it someone simply moving behind the camera? And why did the camera suddenly lose focus? Is this staged or a prank? Or is it paranormal? This one is pretty interesting. You know, part of me thinks it's a shadow from someone behind the camera, but it's also unique enough that it could be real. What do you think on this one? Let me know in the comments below. What are these noises that we're hearing? You will hear sounds that sound like a door is opening and closing, and then suddenly you'll hear the person say hello, and then what sounds like somebody running up the stairs towards him. Normally, I don't like to analyze sounds because it's so easy to recreate with soundtracks, but this was creepy, so I thought I would go ahead and share this one with you.
Hello? Oh my god!
I'm not convinced it's real, but it's definitely creepy. Are they wearing the mask from Scream? We will see a dark, shadowy figure, but when it turns towards the camera, it almost looks like the white face mask from Scream. Is this staged? Is it a hoax? Is it a poor quality camera? Is it dangerous? Is it a balloon? I'm not convinced it's paranormal. Is this activity caused by a poltergeist? This is a paranormal investigator, and as you can see, this door on this cabinet keeps opening and closing. It might be a small refrigerator, but either way, it keeps opening and closing seemingly by itself. Is a string being used? Is the door just not latched and the floor is uneven and someone's walking and that's what's causing this to swing back and forth? This investigation continues in the next clip. Is this dress frame haunted? We will suddenly see this dress frame move towards the investigator. Is a string moving it? Or some demonic force? That's definitely creepy, just the way they have it dressed. Is he in danger? Is this demonic? Some sinister force? Or a desperate plea for help from beyond? I don't know if you ever saw the movie Silence of the Lamb, but it just reminds me of the line of, "It puts lotion on its skin." That's now my thought every time I see one of these dress frame things. It's definitely creepy, but is it real? Did he capture paranormal activity, or did he create paranormal activity? And what is the purpose for continuing to shine this light in this mirror? So the combination of the previous clip and this clip, it always just makes me suspicious of too much activity is typically staged. And yes, if something actually came up behind me, I would have freaked out too. I hope he wasn't hurt when he fell, and I hope he didn't break his equipment. But the mere fact that it keeps going towards him just makes me think it's staged, and a string is being used to pull it. Yeah, see, now we have this all rattling around. Yeah, you've just got too much paranormal activity, supposed paranormal activity, for me to be convinced any of it is real. Too many things can be recreated. Yeah. It's definitely a serious poltergeist if it is real. But when you think about the fact that the living have to have 1,500 calories a day for survival and to be appropriately nourished, what fuel do ghosts use? What fuel does poltergeist use? And can they really generate that much energy to interact with, the living world with all these objects? Because just moving that dress form around, it still would take calories from us to do that. It's definitely creepy, that's for sure. You can shop at echopearlcreations.com, which is the official website for Paranormal True or False. You can go to producerjimriley.com to learn more about the man that makes all the music for this channel. And again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Remember to question everything. Thanks for watching Paranormal, True or False.